Hey everybody, this is Tara and I am next to Beloved, and I wanted to do a little bit of a videotape to show you more details of Beloved and kind of her scale. And as you can see, she's a lot smaller than I am. I'm 5'8", and she's really petite next to me. Like I said, like about a 14-year-old girl. And some of the features of the tombstone, I'm going to push really hard on her dress. And as you can see, it's really stiff. This is the combination of dry lock and monster mud. You get a little bit of wiggling, not much. This was out last year for 30 days out in the Kansas weather, day and night. So it held up great. I'm really happy with how this all worked out. And she's really stiff. So this is just unbelievable what it can do. I use this basically for all of my shaping. So like here's the top part of the foam, it was a hard edge, so I just took the rasp and I just kept chunking away. It leaves a nice texture that you can see here that looks a lot like stone. For down here, I just dug in, made some big stuff here. Same thing over here. I kind of just kept scratching and scratching until I liked the look. This stone, I decided I didn't want to look as beat up as some of my other stones. I really like the simplicity of it, and so I didn't attack it as vigorously as I do some of my other tombstones. So I kind of kept this one a little simple. Okay, Muffy, you were asking about attaching two types of dresses together, and I don't think it's going to show very much. You may want to, if there's like a rough hem or something, get maybe some ruffled kind of lace and just stick it over the side so there's somewhat of a dressy looking thing to help it. But you do so much with the monster mud and the dry lock that you can't even tell that, like, this is a beaded little flower. This was really heavy lace. And now you can barely tell what it is. You got kind of an image that there was lace there maybe at one time. Okay, this is a good shot of her wig after monster mudding. These curls took a long time to build up. I dumped the whole wig in monster mud, and then I flipped it over, started with the first layer on the wig. And on wigs, they're made by layers of hair. And then if I remember, I used 2 screws that had heavy threads, and I kind of pulled out a tendril and just kind of made a curl into it, and then pulled out another tendril, pulled out, and then the bottom ones are, by the way, really long, so the tendril will be way down here. And then kept doing it, kept doing it, kept doing it, kept doing it, and then bring down another layer, and then I just kept building it up until the monster mud was really in there. And it kind of looked like hair, but I didn't want it to look like fine hair. Again, I wanted to make it look like stone. And then, unfortunately, when I was all done, I still had these big gaping holes because it's hair. And I was thinking if it rained, then we were going to have a big problem because the rain would then like seep down and then come out over here. So I tried to want to protect it, and that's how come I started stuffing in paper towels in any big hole and then more dry lock over that. I must have came back over this 4 different times until I got most of the holes covered up. Okay, I wanted to show you a good close-up of her skeletal hand and how hard it is. This is made by Model Magic, and then dry locked only. I didn't do any monster mud on this because the Model Magic already had a great texture. And when I made the hands, I had wire sticking out, and I shoved it in there, and I tried to, I looped it around something inside here. I think it was right on the outside here, the lace, and I hooked it in. And that's basically all it's held in. But as I did more and more dry lock coats, it just made this so much more attached. If you look right here, this, I first had my tool, my Sureform. I've been calling it dry roll rasp, but I can't get my wording right. But anyway, I put in big gouges in here. And then when I take it outside to do the spray painting, I hit it hard with spray paint. I mean, I just sit there, and I just really let it unload onto the tombstone. And it starts eating away. As you can tell, this foam just started really just going in. And it does that a little slowly. I mean, it's not as fast. I think with the white little beady foam, it eats it really fast. But not with this Pink Star foam. It actually takes a little while. But you get this great, eaten away, aged stone look. And I come back when it's all done. I put my dry lock coat over here, and I do it twice. And then when I start doing my aging details, you know, I do the epitaph, and then I also come in with a brush and I get really deep in there. And that allows it to look even deeper than it is. Like it's a good inch in, but it's only maybe a 1/4 inch deep. And then I feather it out to the edges. Well, I hope that is helpful, and please feel free to keep asking me questions. I have no problem answering them. It's been fun. Okay, take care.